All right, we're back. 2024. We don't have surf sides. It's a Monday. Not that stopped us before, but it's a new year. Let's turn over a good leaf. We don't have to be drinking every episode, right?
No, we're all doing dry January.
Right. First of all, we're not, and second of all, I did a dry
2 years.
2 years. So there's nothing dry about my January. But
2024, we're all wet.
Oh God. Okay, so welcome. This is episode 24, and ultimately it's 2024 and it's episode 24. Cute.
Nice. Yeah. Episode 1 of the new year. Yeah. Episode 24 overall. First things first, I would say, 2024 feels like we're more in balance this year. 2023 felt a little odd number.
Yeah.
A little interesting.
Well, yeah, I saw it was Bryn Gray on her podcast. She said 2 plus 2 is 4, 2024, 2 plus 2 is 4. And it just feels like everything is right.
2 plus 2 plus 4 is 8, which is the infinity symbol, which you can go down a rabbit hole there on TikTok, Twitter. You can go down a rabbit hole for sure. But no, we're definitely excited for 2024.
We're excited to bring Life on the Ave into 2024 and keep it rolling all year long. We've got some big goals for this podcast. Big guests are booked. Mm-hmm. We got some big guests booked. And as long as they don't cancel, we are very excited for these guests. We had a great podcast with Joel. I think we learned that was a huge audience, that brought a huge audience. So we're trying to keep I'm calling them local celebrities.
Yes.
Like a local celebrity. We're trying to keep the local celebrities on the pod, and we're excited. We've got some really awesome guests lined up.
Insert and Uncle Sam, we want you. So if you consider yourself a local celebrity, get Marykate, point
What's
at the camera.
What's the threshold?
Yeah, point at the camera, yeah.
We want you.
Yeah, there it is, yeah.
What's the
Uncle
threshold
Sam.
of what do we consider a local celebrity?
I think it's all mindset.
Mindset.
Yeah, mindset. So within any community, you're going to have connectors, so people who know a lot of people.
That's
you're going to have specializers, people who are world class.
At something specific.
Yep. Yeah. And then, you're going to have people who can kind of do a combination of the both, who have either, had success in a previous career. Now they're translating that success into another one. Rob Snowberger comes to mind there. And
I'm excited for the entrepreneurs, people that are opening their own businesses, doing their own thing.
Correct. Yeah. So if you think you're a local celebrity, we want you to be sitting right here next to us on Life on the Ave, a chance to showcase your business, tell your story, and a chance for us to connect. And, just the synergy from the connections. Like a lot of people, I think we've kind of been on the cutting edge of a lot of stuff, technology wise with our company and things that we do. But I think that we're, pretty cutting edge in terms of the new trends. So I would say one of the trends I've been seeing lately is, people take all these business plans and stuff. Hey, how can I simplify this, right? A 12-page business plan.
Symbolize?
Yeah, simplify, right? Simplify, yeah. Delco. Yeah. Yeah, but simplify that. So break it down. So one of the trends I've been seeing, and we were on this wave, kind of before with Compass 6 a.m.ers and some other stuff that we do, is just really simplifying it. So I've seen a lot of people, hey, this is my one-word intention for the year. It's my one-word intention for the month. And a lot of that is connection. And I would say connections has been at the core of what we've been doing.
Correct.
Since we started
Coffee connections, cocktail connections, all for a reason.
Correct. Yeah. And it's that synergy, it's that relationship. We just had our end of the year meetings, and you can look back on a transaction, when that seed was planted,
right?
4 or 5 years ago.
Years, a lot of the times.
Yeah, years ago, middle school,
right?
Wherever that connection comes from, where that seed was planted, and you just watch that grow. So
got to water that relationship, though.
Correct.
Right. Or another agent will. So we're super excited, and I'm super excited for these guests. So keep a lookout for those. And if you think that you would be a fun guest, definitely reach out.
We would love to have you.
Let's jump right into the T's. So let's start with the team T, talking about, we just finished up year-end meetings. We pushed them into the beginning of the year to kind of talk more forward focusing. In the past, we've spent a lot of times looking backwards. I think this year our theme was really more looking forward. Let's learn from the past, but let's really set our sights on the future. But we are super proud of how we ended up this year. 76 homes sold, 35 rentals, 5 referrals, 4 commercial deals. We started and maintained a podcast, and Trolley Trends is at 3,700 followers. So those are just like our number stats that we're super excited about. We did set our sights on like 120 homes sold, way high of a goal. We always set 100. So we definitely did not touch that. But it was a really hard market, especially second half of 2023. So our team really ended the year feeling really positive about how we did.
Yeah, definitely. Going back to like the goal setting, there's a couple different schools of thought on that. You know, set a low goal, achieve it, you know,
feel good about yourself.
Yeah, get some there. Or, you know, you take the Kanye West route and, you know, if you shoot for the stars, you might land among the clouds.
Right.
Which I would say kind of summarizes our year, you know?
Yeah. That's exactly how it feels. Yeah.
Yeah. Setting a big goal like that, you know, can you look at it and say, oh, we came up short? Yeah. But look at all the good that we did. Look at the lives that we changed, the foundation that we built, the seeds that we planted, the connections that we made. So I'm more so getting back to just focusing on the process, focusing on what we're doing in the day to day. The results will come.
Right.
Having that, you know, result hang over your head, sometimes it can be draining and it can detract, especially in our line of work. You get a lot of people talking with commission sales breath.
Right.
You know, hey, double check, make sure who you're working with in whatever field they are, you know, hey, how are you compensated? Make sure that you understand that, so that way you're not taking, you know, not that it's not the best thing in the world, but you're not taking advice from someone, you know, who's a car payment behind, a mortgage payment behind, and they just need that sale. Like, you know, they're willing to do whatever it takes, right? Yeah. So one of the things we were talking about, just getting back into gratitude and getting back into that abundance mindset. We just found out that we lost a listing today, and I'm actually kind of glad. Yeah. Because, like, the guy would have taken a lot of our time. Right. There are red flags all over the place. Go let him be someone else's headache.
Someone else, yeah.
He may come back to us.
He might.
Just send him away in a limo.
We knew from the jump it was probably not going to be a good fit, but why would we ever turn down an opportunity? You know, we went and saw it out, and in the end, I think the thing that was meant to happen happened.
Correct. Yeah. Yeah. So it's all good there.
It's not a sin to lose business. It's a sin to lose business slowly.
It's a sin to take a long time.
It's a sin to take a long time to lose the business. Yeah. So we lost that quickly. It was only like 2 days, and we wish them the best of luck. Yeah. Send them on a limo on their way out.
Yeah. To put a bow on 2023, I'm very proud.
Super proud of the team.
Yeah. Not only in addition to what we did as a team, what we did as individuals. We had 2 agents buy houses this year, which was amazing. Yeah.
Huge.
Super proud of them.
Huge.
Looking,
how many 23, 24, 25-year-olds are buying houses on their own, no help?
Maybe we get our social media guy's own place.
We're working on it.
Maybe we get that, you know. So who knows what 2024 holds.
Right, who's next?
Yeah, 2023 was awesome. We've welcomed another beautiful soul into the world, Winslow Kilpatrick. So we're super excited to see how he grows over this year, to put our daughter in daycare and watch her absolutely flourish.
Yeah, it's been
and turn
beautiful
into
to see.
An amazing little human being.
So smart.
It is great to, you know, to watch my parents, you know, live out their dreams and do some fun stuff has been awesome to watch. And to, you know, watch each of our team members literally grow up right before our eyes has been awesome. So, to, you know, be able to guide them through the highs and lows of life, you know, selling a family member's house, losing a family member, people, you know, being able to be there for them because they're there for us a ton.
Marriages, proposals, right? Yes. Babies someday.
Yeah, babies, maybe someday.
Besides ours.
Besides
Somebody else besides us, ours. Please. I need a break.
Murph and Wins need some friends their age.
They need some cousins, yeah.
Yeah, they need some cousins.
That don't
they need
come
some
from
friends.
me.
But to put a bow on 2023, I'm very proud.
And we stayed married.
Yeah, we stayed married. There's a lot of breakups in 2023. So.
Does anyone notice how many people have been breaking up? There was something in the stars for this last 4 months, 5 months. I would say like August, September, October, November, December, that like last quarter. Yep. Oh my gosh. Who didn't break up?
Yeah. A lot of crazy stuff going on, but
wild.
Yeah, we're glad we're here. We're still standing. there's still some fight left in us.
One door closes, another opens.
Yeah, and we're definitely excited for 2024. So anything else on 2023?
No, let's jump right to the local tea. The market's hot. So like you kind of put out those 2 reels the last couple of days, talking about interest rates and the market, and like I hate to like steer this into real estate. We're gonna kind of stop real estate after this, but like the market's hot. Like we kind of saw this weekend. This weekend was the first weekend of 2024. It felt like I showed a house this weekend, which I don't do a lot of. I showed a house this weekend. Jade showed houses, Cole showed houses, Connor showed, like everybody was out this weekend. Connor had 2 open houses. Yeah, you did show some houses. And like every listing was popping off. Saturday, full blown snow. It was coming down and I was like waiting in line to get into a house. Like, hate to break it to you, everybody, but everybody that was like at the end of December, I'm going to wait until 2024. Everyone said that. Everyone said that, and now here it is.
Lack of a better term, the basic bitches are out in full force.
The basic bitches are out. They are looking at houses. They are putting in offers.
New year, new me. They're ready.
They're ready. Yeah, I saw like we're gonna do the ins and outs. Like I saw people's ins and outs, like buying real estate, like getting out of my rental. Like everybody has that on their vision board. Like you're not special. So if you wanted to buy a house in 2024, like it's time. It's time. Everybody in 2022, this is a crazy season. 2023, interest rates are up. 2024, like guys, how long are we gonna rent? How long are we gonna rent?
How long are we gonna live at mom and dad's?
How long are we living at mom and dad's? What are you saving up for? How much do you got to save up? Like, schedule the buyer consult. Come in here, talk with us. It's time. Like it's enough. Our friends that are like, we're gonna wait for the market to crash and then we're gonna scoop something up. Blah 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 blah. It's not happening.
It's not getting any easier.
It's not getting easier. In real estate, I hate to tell you, there's no more. Like we can only like
especially
sustain.
In our area.
Right.
Yeah.
If you want to buy a house in Newcastle County, like you're not building one.
Very rare opportunity to build a house around here.
So what are we gonna do? We're at capacity. So if one comes up that you like, it's time to get on base. We've been saying it. We've been saying it till we're blue in the face. Like it's time, people. It's time.
And it's just our job to deliver the news. So one of my big things that I've learned going into this is now my 8th year in real estate selling houses is you can't time the market. It's time in the market.
Right.
So just having a conversation with a gentleman who I just went to lunch with, he bought a house in September and he's like, our interest rate is like through the roof. And I'm thinking to myself, okay, yeah, but you got on base. You're coming up on 6 months now. You can take that 7.5 interest rate, maybe drop it down to 5.9.
Right. Buy it down, drop it down. Right.
Yeah. Buy it down, drop it down. Take your monthly mortgage payment, just hypothetically $3,200 a month. Now it's $2,700 a month, right?
It's digestible.
Now you're saving $500 a month.
Right, you can breathe.
Yeah, and you can breathe. You can get some breathing room. So there's pros and cons to everything. When you come and you work with us, we like to present all your options,
right,
and let you go ahead and make the best decision. So you're going to have other advisors and other people out there. Definitely take their advice.
Yeah.
And stuff, but you can only do so much learning. You're going to learn so much more.
Just start the process. Like we met someone this week that's like, I want to be in by the summer, and she's like, I know it's a little early that I'm here, and I'm like,
this is great.
This is perfect timing.
Yes.
If you came any earlier, it'd kind of just be like fluff. If you came any later, there's a chance we're gonna have to get in a house by summer. So like perfect timing. 6 months out. We got some time. We're going to go look at some houses. We're going to get a feel of how it goes. We're going to see what we like, what we don't like. So then when April, May comes around, like you are putting in offers. You are putting in aggressive offers. We can put in some, let's lowball and see how it feels. January, February, right? Like let's play the game a little bit. But come April, May, like you're going to know what it feels like. You're going to understand how this market works and you're going to buy a house. So if you're like 6 months out, like you better get going.
Yep.
Yeah, so market's hot. We're back. Next up, we're going to bring in the pop tea. So we're going to talk about the Gypsy Rose release. Say that 5 times fast. Gypsy Rose is free, guys. She is free at last. She's out. So to give you a quick recap, how much do you actually know about this?
I've read a couple articles. I watched a couple TikToks, and I was
going to say, AKA you watched a couple TikToks. Did you actually read an article?
I did, yeah.
Okay, you're a big Twitter guy, so you probably did.
Yeah.
So quick background, 2015, her mother, Gypsy Rose's mother, was found dead, stabbed in the back in her sleep. It came out that it was later found out that Gypsy Rose had been basically her mom had been forcing her to be sick, like faking her illnesses, unnecessary surgeries, medications, things like that. They're saying like basically she held her prisoner. Gypsy Rose attempted to run away a couple times, etc. She met someone online, a boyfriend, that they came up with a plan to kill the mom. The boyfriend is sentenced to life in prison. He actually killed her. Like he stabbed her 17 times or something crazy. And Gypsy Rose, because she, conspired to kill, was sentenced to a 10-year sentence. But she was released December 28th for, good behavior. She only served 8 years. And she's out. She's free.
Yeah.
What are your thoughts?
It's a wild story. So a couple things that come to mind are, I don't know. We'll just say it's a podcast. We can edit it.
No, let's not. Say what?
Yeah. If you ever think, oh man, I can't find love. I can't get laid. I can't do anything. Gypsy Rose, literally, her mom had brainwashed her and she was in a wheelchair, but she's at the movie theaters hooking up with her boyfriend in the bathroom.
Okay, so that's part of the reenactment documentary, what you're talking about.
No, it actually happened.
In the movie theater.
Yeah, and she talks about it. I watched a video of her talking about it.
Okay, whatever, go on.
Yeah, so there's that. Other things, I just always think it's just wild when people just can take advantage of a situation. So a lot of this spawned from her mom. They were living in New Orleans, Hurricane Katrina, and they got replaced. So she was able to use, in addition to her daughter, use Hurricane Katrina to get relocated to a different area wherever they ended up moving to. And she was basically able to just make up all new medical records because she was everything got lost in Katrina.
Right.
Which that's a whole separate topic, Hurricane Katrina, and the response to all that stuff. But I'm always just amazed at how people can scheme like this.
Oh yeah.
To use all this energy. What if you used it for good?
Right. What if you got a job?
Yeah, right. What if you got a job sort of deal?
No, it's way more fun to lie.
Yeah, and the crazy thing now is, and I'm sure if you look it up, you can see some videos of people get released after 20 years of prison, right?
Sure.
They get released sort of deal. And I remember seeing one of a guy got released and he was take a selfie. And the guy's what's a selfie?
Right.
And they see a phone for the first time, and phone technology changes year to year so much, let alone you take someone who hasn't had a phone in 8 years, and she's just kind of putting herself right out there.
That's what I want to talk about. So she is just she's taken her 5 minutes of fame.
She's I'm here.
I'm here. She is content. She is coming up everywhere. She just went on podcast after podcast. She is on every Lifetime show, every news thing. She is all over her TikTok, her Reels, her Instagram. She is on it. She is ready.
Yeah. And she's I don't know, she's not terrible looking.
Her voice is super annoying. That's the one thing I'll say. But
yeah.
No, she's got stylists, her outfits, her makeup, her hair. She's done up for all of these events. She's not doing that makeup. Somebody else is. She's getting her bag right now.
Yeah. And we can do a whole separate podcast on. I'm very interested. This is the second time we've talked about people getting released from prison or breaking out of prison.
Yeah, you love prison.
We had
you love prison. You like banks. You like bank
prison
robberies.
And bank robberies. I think those are fascinating, areas of society. But yeah, even in prison, these people who...
She had multiple people that wanted to marry her and be with her.
Unbelievable.
Yeah, she said that the one guy that stuck out, the guy she's married to, whatever, he stood out. But she had her pick of the litter. Guys writing her love letters. I will be with you.
It's unbelievable. And to... I obviously I'm not condoning killing, but for her in her fragile state of mind to be able to convince someone else to
kill her mom.
Yeah, in theory,
love is
the
a
number
crazy
one
thing.
Person in her life, her mom, who
she's now been reunited with her dad because her mom kept her from her dad, and her dad's remarried, so she's now reunited with them.
Yeah, and
beautiful.
Yeah, good for that.
She's writing books, going on podcasts. She's getting her bag.
Yeah, it sounds like the story is having a happy ending right now. I don't know if this is the last that we'll see of Gypsy Rose.
We'll see.
I'm sure she's someone who's going to be a pop culture icon, reference.
Yeah.
Trivia
She'll
answer.
be a Cards Against Humanity card.
Yeah, right?
Yeah.
And it's just
Gypsy.
Yeah, shout out
Gypsy baby.
Yeah.
What a name, Gypsy.
Yeah, and it's just...
Is that a baby name for us?
No way. But yeah, it's just crazy. Like when you hear stories like this and you think like that could never happen.
It happens.
Right? And like reality is just so much crazier than like fiction sometimes. Like I can't believe in the 2015s this happened. Right? Like this is some story that you would think ago. Like in like 1976 or something. Like in like the 70s or 80s. Like it's astounding to me. So drop your Gypsy Rose hot takes right here.
Gypsy Rose, what a gal. I followed her on Instagram, by the way, to prep for this. And we had like 49 people in common. Really? I was going through that list.
Let me see.
It's all my basic bitch friends. I'm like, yes, these are all my girls. No men. It's all girls. Look, go to yours. How many do you have?
Shout out there. Yeah, she has 7.9 million followers.
Oh, she's
I have
huge.
21 people who follow her.
Okay, I had 49. So I got a lot more females probably in my
She
world.
looks like a chick who would come to Cocktail Connections. Like,
Let's invite her.
Let's just be completely honest.
Invite her.
Like, yeah,
I'm sure her schedule will start to clear up closer to the spring.
Maybe, yeah, we'll see.
Her fame will probably be up by then. All right, we'll invite her. Let's see if she comes. Okay, I want to move on. Are you done?
Oh, that's her voice.
It's bad. It's bad. Turn it off.
And this is her guy.
That's her husband. Yeah. Yeah. And she said, if you love me at my worst, you can have me at my best. Like,
and she's here with Nick Viall.
Yeah, she's
villain number one
on the Viall files. That's like a huge podcast. Okay, come on.
This is
Put
nuts.
it down. Yeah, you can do your own research on your own time.
Look at them. They're posing. Couple posing.
It's ridiculous.
He's crazy.
Yeah.
That's right. Yeah, I have 21 mutual followers.
Yeah, 49.
And
Are they all females?
They're all my basic bitches.
Shout out our basic bitches that are following Gypsy Rose. We see you. Yeah. We see you. We love you.
Basic bitches and Lauer Malatesta, who's my 12-year-old best friend. And Pat Elliott is in there. Pat Elliott, you're the only other guy. Shout out Gypsy Rose. Good for you, girlfriend.
We love her. Get your bag. Okay, so we're going to move on to the ins and outs of 2024. This has kind of been a trend we've been seeing all over social media, and my ins and outs are on here. You can add yours or kind of like shout them out as we go along. But there's a lot of people putting things out there and what their thoughts are, what they want to leave in 2023 and what they want to bring into 2024. So I listed a few, but you can add yours as we go along.
Yeah, how do you want to do this? Do you just want to shout one out? We'll talk about it.
Like, yeah, you go first. Just pick one.
Happy hours. Yeah. So we'll shout out happy hours.
You got to say in happy hours.
In happy hours. My parents call it the 49ers Club, not to be confused with the San Francisco 49ers, but the 49ers, you're out at 4 p.m., you're in bed and home by 9 p.m.
That's us.
That's us. Happy hours are in.
In.
Nothing good happens after
10 o'clock.
10 p.m. Definitely after midnight. Definitely after 2 a.m.
Oh my gosh.
Like if you're
the people
out at
that
2
are out till 4, 5, 6.
Go to bed.
Go home.
Go to bed. Yeah.
You're not missing anything. But you're not meeting your husband after midnight. Mm-mm. You're not eating anything good. You're not making good decisions.
No.
You're done.
No.
You're cut off.
The ins for happy hours for the Garmins are getting a babysitter, that babysitter putting the kids to bed.
So we can come home and
us coming home so we can watch our shows.
Watch our shows and chill. Yeah.
Without any children. Love them babies. We'll see them in the morning.
Yeah, we put them down 8 nights a week. It's like we can get one off here and there. Ins, play dates.
Love play dates.
Yeah, so we didn't really ever do any play dates or do anything fun with the kids in the last whatever, because I had a baby and then I was pregnant. It was just a lot, but we had a bunch of play dates. We had 2 play dates this weekend and it was a blast.
Yeah, it's really
Murphy's getting big. We're putting her in activities.
Correct. Yeah, and play dates don't discriminate on age, so 31-year-olds can have play dates too.
Facts.
Yeah, facts.
You have plenty of play dates. It's called pickleball.
Yeah, plenty of hobbies, but yeah, play dates are great. Yeah. Are we talking any real estate focused stuff with this in there? Or?
Yeah. Next is one real estate focused. Ins, open houses.
Ins, open houses. So open houses, that's just a play date for realtors.
Play date for realtors.
It's a play date for realtors.
Facts.
But yeah, a lot of what we do is we run, a very warm business. What that means is a lot of referrals and a lot of just, natural leads of people who know us. So the flow of our lives. For a while there, we were crushing a lot of play dates at the gym, getting a lot of business from there.
Yep.
Looking forward to, just entering the next chapter of our lives.
Right.
We're meeting tons of people that we don't know that we're looking forward to.
Right. Daycare parents.
Yeah.
Mom parents.
People at the park. Yeah.
Park.
Wherever you're at.
Making friends
right?
in new places.
Yeah. Playing sports, doing, swim lessons,
right.
doing gymnastics.
But open houses is a really good, get back to the basics.
Yeah. Get back to the basics. So nothing better than an open house. where, you know, there's a steady flow of people coming in. That's great. Like, that's awesome. And a nicely done, presented listing that, you know, goes through our process and has that open house. Like, we've had it happen a few times where, like, that door don't stop.
Correct.
That door's open. There's people coming in left and right. You're talking to a ton of people. And it's just awesome.
We've perfected like the 1 hour open house. Like, we've kind of learned, shout out Madeline Dobbs, like, there's no need to sit there for 2 hours. Like, if they're going to come, they're going to come.
Correct.
It doesn't matter if it's 1 to 3 or 1 to 2. Like, they're going to come when whatever time you give them, they will be there. So there's no need to sit there when we started, you were sitting like 3-4 hour open houses. Nuts. It was ridiculous. Like, yeah. Batshit crazy ridiculous. Some of these houses have no electric on or no heat on, no TVs, no Wi-Fi, and you're just literally sitting there. Yeah. So 1 hour open houses in.
That's definitely in.
Next, rental listings in.
Rentals are huge. So everyone.
And, am I crazy? Everyone's doing them out of nowhere. I've been seeing, check out my new rental listing. Have you been noticing?
Shout out Michael Kennedy. You just have to be a little bit of a whore to the business. Facts. Sometimes. But rental listings are in. So, you know, why are you going to sell, you know, that nice house that you have a low interest rate at, you know, or a house that you have, you know, it just gives you options, right? So, renting your house is something, you know, you shouldn't be terrified of. And it's something that we can definitely help you out with.
Yeah, and so it's something that we've been doing for a long time. A lot of people maybe don't realize we've been doing it for a long time. We did 35 rentals this year. Probably looking to like double that next year. So if you have a house, you're on the fence, or hey, I've had this as a rental property for years. It's been passed down and I don't really want to deal with it anymore. Can you help me find a tenant? Or hey, we've had back-to-back awful tenants. Like, reach out to us. We're pretty proud of our rental business, and we're only growing that part further. And then if you also are looking for a property manager, I also do that. So
shout out Charlie PM.
Charlie PM. I have a property management company as well. So happy to help there. Outs. Dry January. Out.
I was never in for dry January.
Yeah, we were never in. Out. Waiting for the market to crash. We talked about that earlier. It's out. We're done. We're done saying that. We're either never going to buy a house, or you got to stop saying that. Yeah. Find another excuse, because that one's done. Out. Staying out late.
We talked about that, yeah.
We're not staying out late anymore. Yeah, no. We stayed out for the Titsalo wedding. We made it till midnight.
Yes.
Very proud of that. I'm good on 2024 for the rest of the year. I don't need to do it again.
No, 49ers Club is 49ers where we're at.
Club. Inns, house parties. That's what I've heard. The house parties are back.
House parties are where it's at. Like, yeah, I would consider the office, you know, basically a house.
An extension.
So house parties are in. It's been a minute since we had a nice, like, love shack, like,
party.
Evening party.
Yeah, it's a little cold right now, but we will soon.
But you know what I'm talking about. Like, start at 4 to 5, wrap up around 9 or 10.
Yeah.
That'd be nice once the summertime comes. But house parties are where it's at. February 3rd, if you guys are free, there might be a house party.
Welcome to my house party. Yeah, Cole Cybers turning how old?
25.
And cooking dinner at home.
Shout out the crock pot.
Shout out the crock pot, because God knows it is right now almost 5:30. Dinner will not be ready. But if it was in the crock pot, it would be.
Yeah, what are we doing for dinner?
I have chicken dethawed. I'm ready to go.
Nice.
Yeah, cooking dinner at home. In wearing apparel, swag, whatever you want to call it, for your friends' businesses or people or businesses that you like and support.
Simple way. Yeah. One of my favorite shirts is the Scalesso's My Way shirt. Which our guy rocks.
You don't have that shirt?
No, but Pat rocks it.
Oh, yeah, Pat rocks it. I'm like, wait, what? You just said it's your favorite shirt and you don't even own it?
No, I like that, yeah. Toots rocks the 136 West Main. That's a dope hoodie.
He also reps the Dewey hoodie a lot.
Reps that one a lot. Yeah.
Goes to Dewey one summer. Wears the hoodie every day.
But, rocking the swag.
Yeah, just like rock the swag from the local businesses. Like,
shout out John Bulick today, rocking swag.
Rocking the GG swag. Yeah. John Bulick's one of our sales managers, and he had on our swag today. But, like, I love it. I love wearing the DeCourcy Beauty. I still wear my Jet Phoenix shirt. I love wearing my Stitch House shirt, my Fair Cafe. Like, we love it. We love the swag. Our mortgage lenders sometimes give us shirts. Like, we are walking billboards. Like, normally if I wore this jacket today, I'd wear like a GG shirt underneath or something, but like just wear it out. Wear the Cafe Karma hat. Like support these people. Like
correct.
These entrepreneurs, like we are out here in the streets, man. Like we are
bathhouse.
Like wear it. Like it's just such a simple way to support your friends. Like put them on your story. Wear their swag. Like it's so simple. And like when you're in this grind every day, like when we see people wear our stuff, like Corinne Cyber walking in here in her vest the other day, like it just makes your day.
It does. I love it.
You're just like, holy crap, like it was worth the money. People are supporting us. It just like makes you feel like you have somebody backing you and supporting you. So like go to the local coffee shop, buy their stuff and wear it.
Correct. Yeah. Cheaping out on everything. So we don't cheap out on our swag. It's nice stuff.
Yeah, it's nice.
It's nice stuff. So is spending good money on your swag.
Investing just in like pieces and good things.
Correct. Yeah.
Yeah. Don't cheap out ever. Like we don't cheap out on our listings. We don't cheap out on our buyers, on our events. Like we got the good Santa this year. We splurged for the good Santa.
Correct.
Like, like
the good front door.
We got a new front door. Yeah. We're leveling up.
Correct. Yeah.
Trending up.
One of my favorite quotes I heard from my guy Dan Tornetta back in the day, who I'm going to explain to Pat was my first ever life insurance agent.
Shout him out.
Yeah, Dan Tornetta.
I didn't know what life insurance was before that.
No. Yeah, but Dan Tornetta said, "When you buy quality, you cry once."
It's true.
Very true.
It sucks in the moment writing that check, but then you never write it again.
Correct.
Yeah. Outs using your parents' realtor. I've had a couple people recently say like, yeah, my mom and dad's guy helped us buy this house, but we're not using him again. Like use your own realtor. Like we speak your language. If you're our age, whatever, you don't have to be our age, but like if your mom and dad are like, oh, I got a guy, like chances are he doesn't know how to use an iPhone. Like there's an app, like we've got apps, like our technology is insane. Like if you're working with your peer,
you can understand you're on the same level.
You're on the same level, and we talk the same, we act the same. Our speed, like we answer quickly.
The same things as you. I've bought houses before. I know how it feels.
Like stop using your parents' realtor. Like just stop it. Because like I talk to some of these older agents, and they're like, "Oh yeah, we're starting to use Gmail," and I'm like, "Okay, that's where we're at."
There we go.
All right. And you do sell houses. Like,
yes,
you're getting by. Okay, good stuff. So yeah, stop using your parents' realtor. It's time. It's time to upgrade. What else you got? I think that's the whole list.
Spending dumb money is on there.
Yeah, that's more for us.
I spend lots of dumb money.
Yeah, you love it.
Yeah. One life to live.
One life to live.
Yeah. Money is meant to be spent. Life is meant to be enjoyed. If you have a problem and you have money, you no longer have a problem. You can solve that problem.
Right.
And sometimes...
Not all problems, but most of them.
Yeah, not all problems, but most of them, yeah. And sometimes you need that little gadget.
What gadget do you need? Another pickleball paddle?
I do, yeah.
Oh, I know.
Get some upgrades.
I'm sure it's coming.
Philadelphia sports kind of seem to be on the out right now. The Eagles are on the out.
I don't know. Phillies 2024, it's about to pop off.
We'll see. But yeah. Ins.
Eagles are out.
I saw the first Facebook status today. It was like 37 days old catchers and pitchers report.
Right.
Yeah.
We're ready. People are ready.
People are ready for the Phillies.
Yeah.
They'll be out by May. Philly stink.
Right. The bandwagon.
And then they pull us back in every August.
Oh, they pull us back in.
They pull us back in. But ins or outs. Let us know what your ins and outs are for 2024. Other than that, we'll just keep rocking it.
Yeah.
We'll keep rocking it.
Well, thank you guys for tuning in to our first episode of 2024. We're excited to have you. And again, look out for these exciting guests, these local celebrities, as I like to call them. And if you have any suggestions, people you want to see us talk to, definitely let us know.
Sweet. Yeah. Thanks for tuning in, y'all. Love you guys.
Peace.